going. And the bees use it to seal up their home, and as you can tell, it's very, very sticky. On the other hand, if there's a problem or something, I want to catch it as soon as possible so I can do something about it. So it's a little tricky.
Why are they attracted to the hive?
Well, the queen's in there. And since she's in there, they're gonna keep coming back to her. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the sound in this hive has changed a lot. They're like, wait a minute, somebody's coming in. What's going on? So I do want to point out to people, of course, it's possible you can get stung. They're bees. If you do get stung, you just want to pop the stinger out as soon as possible. You don't want to wave your arms and run and yell, although that's very instinctual to do. But that just irritates them more. Wow, and this lid is totally come apart. I'll use the lid from the other hive.
It's not there.
Establish a new hive, you have to get another queen.
Yeah, you need to get a queen and like 5,000 to 10,000 workers with her. And you put her in, and you've got the workers in too, and then they'll start a colony. Yeah, I get mine shipped from down south because they can start the bees sooner there. It's warmer. Oh, this is what I want to see. This is beautiful. Fantastic. Woo. And it's heavy. This is honey. And like I said, in the top, in this little half box, that's the honey that I'll steal. I won't ever take any of the honey from those lower two boxes because they need that for themselves to survive the winter. You can see where they're filling up honey that's not capped. You see how it's kind of shiny in there? And so what they do is they go to where there's a flower and they take the nectar from the flower and they swallow it up into a special kind of stomach. They fly back to the hive. They actually spit it out into this comb. And sometimes they'll suck it in and spit it out, suck it in and spit it out to evaporate the water out of it so it's the right concentration, that nice thick honey. Honey's kind of thick, right? Yeah. And sugary, yeah. And then once it's full, they cap it. And then they store it. That's how they store it, to keep it for the winter. When they do it in this top box, I steal it. And then the people who have my honey shares will get honey from it. But that's what the bees do to make honey. And you can feel it. I do. I steal it because I like honey. How do you get it out of it? Yeah. So what I do is I scrape off the upper cap. And I'll put these like this in a big kind of barrel that has a spinner in the middle. And then I close it up and I turn it on and it uses centrifugal force to pull all the honey out, which winds up being in this big jar, and then I just open up the valve at the bottom. I filter it because sometimes there's little bee legs or wings or something like that, and then all the honey comes out.
And the bees make the wax?
Yep, the bees make the wax. Yeah, so this is back.
Bees? Mama, does this sting? Does this sting? Hey, go over there. No, these are bees. What? They're bees. I don't want to sting them. What do you sting them? Yeah, they do.
Where'd I put the other lid?
Didn't it go have some?
No, I have honey shares. Just like this farm here is a CSA, I have people who buy in at the beginning of the year. They give me money. It supports the hive, and then they all get a fraction of what's left over. So that's that. So I'm going to be a minute. I've got to walk this over to my stuff, and then I'll be back and I'll open up the next one. Ooh. This is full of honey. It's exciting. I should have brought my car out here.